So, you want world peace? Yeah, we all want world peace. But we seem to forget that the only way to achieve world peace is to achieve it within first. Let's talk about inner peace today. Good morning and welcome to Unity Gresham. Here we are, more than a year out from the beginning of the pandemic. Some of the states have opened up, some states are trying to, some states are closing back down again. We don't know what's going to happen. There's a complete state of turmoil going on all around us. Well, this morning I want to share with you how to create inner peace, even in the midst of all the turmoil. We need that now more than ever. Everything you do depends upon how much peace you have within your heart. And it isn't only just now during a pandemic or during political struggles and wars and natural catastrophes and all of that. It's all the time. How you can walk in the world knowing that within you is a peace that passes all understanding. Did you know that peace is always an internal process? That until there is peace in the heart, it cannot find its way into the world? The Bible says we cry, peace, peace, where there is no peace. Because too many of us think it's up to someone else or has to happen somewhere else first. But it always begins with me, first and foremost. So where and how do you start creating a sense of inner peace? There seems to be so much turmoil and strife around us all the time. I mean, pandemics, shootings, political struggles, wars, natural catastrophes. So we begin in your mind. It will find its way into your heart. Mental and emotional strength help you gain a sense of inner peace. They increase your confidence so you can cope with everything life tosses in your direction. Sure, you may still feel some pain, some sadness, or other emotional challenges now and then, but with that internal strength, you won't waste time and energy and wishful or fanciful thinking, hoping somehow to change the way others act toward you. You stay focused on managing your own feelings, behaviors, and thoughts. You no longer blame other people or circumstances for how you feel. And you are quick to forgive yourself when you let your guard down. Liking yourself becomes easier when your mental and emotional strengths are in tip-top condition. You can begin by talking to yourself in a much more gentle and caring manner. For instance, if you're dealing with toxic people, tell yourself a new story. I surround myself with positive people. I do not seek to change those who, out of their own sense of low self-worth, continue to gossip, cheat, or lie. I establish and maintain healthy emotional and physical boundaries. When you find yourself indulging in excessive self-blame, remind yourself, I accept responsibility for my actions and their outcomes, and I do not blame myself for outside conditions beyond my control, such as weather, the economy, other people's action. If you find yourself chasing happiness, slow down, stop, and say this. Rather than momentary pleasure, I know that long-term satisfaction is worth the effort and commitment to its attainment. I am free from the need for instant gratification. I create both a powerful present moment as well as a brighter future by creating long-term achievable goals on all levels, simple and complex. If you feel uncomfortable in any surroundings, say to yourself, I always face my challenges. I feel free to venture into unknown territory. I know I can reach beyond any self-imposed limitations. I know that momentary discomfort is a key to living a more fulfilling life. When you find yourself falling into the victim mentality trap, say this: I release any tendency to blame external circumstances for my choices. I let go of any self-pity and remain strong in the face of all situations. If you're still trying to impress people, remind yourself that I like myself. I spend little time seeking the approval of others, if any. I retain my personal power and can also be gentle when necessary. I live according to my values and principles, and I do the most good and the least harm. When caught in the pursuit of perfection, say, I always strive for excellence in all my endeavors, and I release any need to be perfect. I know that failing and making mistakes are part of my learning process, and I'm grateful. If you're holding any grudges, declare, I let go of any grudges and unforgiveness I may be retaining. I focus my energy on worthwhile efforts. I know that forgiveness is mostly for me anyway. I release resentment and any bitterness. I am free to love myself as I truly am, and in doing so, loving others becomes easier and more possible. The quest for material things. Nothing wrong with that as long as you remember, I realize there are more important things than the attainment of material wealth and possessions. Such things are nice, but peace of mind comes from my inner awareness, and I live in joy and contentment. Complete self-reliance can be tricky. We need each other. So when you feel cocky, remember, I am not on this journey alone. When I need help, I ask for it. I often can gain strength from those whom I love and trust. They give me a sense of renewed resolve and determination. I love my friends and my family. Finally, I maintain a grateful heart. I know that I am a miracle and that everything and everyone around me are miracles too. I wake up grateful, I go to bed grateful, and in between, I go about my day in a state of grace and wonder. My life is blessed, and I share it with the world. And so it is. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us, and the presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well.